Shri Gurubhyo Namaha students. Prove that f of x equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 100 is increasing in R. Is increasing in R. That means you want to say greater than or equal to 0. Greater than or derivative is greater than or equal to 0. Solution you see. Solution f of x equal to solution f of x equal to x cube minus 3x square plus 3x minus 100 or means real number minus infinity to plus infinity minus infinity to plus infinity. Next step you want to find derivative, right? F dash of x equal to 3x square minus 6x plus 3, right? Real number means what it is, minus infinity to infinity. Now you have to divide. You can write, how you can write here? 3 you should take it as common, x square minus 2x plus 1, right? 3 into x square, 3x square minus 3 into 2, 6x plus 1 into 3, 3. Then, how can you write this? The second bracket is represented your identity a minus b the whole square. So, 3 into x minus 1 the whole square. X minus 1 is a perfect square, right? It is a perfect square. If you put x value as negative also, you will arrive the result as positive. So, what is your conclusion here? You want to say greater than or equal to 0, right? Minus infinity to 0 and minus infinity to 0. Then after that, what? 2 to infinity, the function is strictly increasing, right? Because you will get the derivative is greater than 0. When you substitute x is equal to 1, when you substitute x is equal to 1 means you will arrive the derivative equal to 0. Again, I repeat, you see, real number is given minus infinity to infinity. Minus infinity to 0, minus infinity to 0, the function is greater than 0. Sorry, the derivative is greater than 0. Again, 2 to infinity, the derivative is greater than 0. That means your conclusion is strictly increasing. When you substitute x is equal to 1, your derivative becomes greater than or equal to 0. Your derivative greater than or equal to 0. That's why you are going to say the function is increasing. The function is increasing. How you want to conclude? I gave a explanation, right? I hope you people understood. I will tell you again, right? Now you see what you want to write for for any for any x belongs to R, x minus 1 the whole square is greater than 0, right? Since what? It is a perfect square. It is a perfect square. Perfect square cannot be negative. Perfect square cannot be negative. Whatever value you want, you should put minus 2, minus 3, whatever it is, it will give you only the positive. But here in the question, it is given as increasing. In the question, it is given as increasing. You have to be very careful. Based on the question, your result should be. So that what you want to do here, F therefore f dash of x f dash of x greater than or equal to 0 for all x belongs to R. When it is equal to 0, if you substitute x is equal to 1, that x is equal to 1 is belongs to the interval or not? Minus infinity to infinity. Minus infinity to 1 closed. Again, 1 closed infinity. Finally, what is your conclusion? Open interval minus infinity to infinity. The function is increasing. I hope you people understood, right? Say yes or no. You have to see f of x is given. You are differentiating 3 into 3x square minus 6x plus 3. Then the bracket should be converted in terms of identity. That is a perfect square. The perfect square cannot be negative. Whatever value you can assign for x at particular point, that is x is equal to 1, the derivative arrives equal to 0. Therefore, f dash of x greater than or equal to 0. What is your conclusion at the end? The function is increasing. The function is therefore function is increasing on capital R, right? Here, right, which implies, again I will repeat, you listen children, f of x is given, you have to find a derivative. Derivative can be written in the form of 3 into x minus 1 the whole square. Definitely that is greater than 0. It is a perfect square number, can't be negative. When you assign x is equal to 1, the derivative is equal to 0 except 1. Whatever value from minus infinity to infinity, if you assign, your derivative is greater than 0. So compare equal to 1 equal to 0 except 1, what the remaining values, it is always greater than 0. Therefore the function is increasing. Question number 19. Question number 19. What it is given? You see, x square into e power minus x is increasing with respect to x is minus infinity to infinity, minus 2 to 0, 2 to infinity, 0 to 2. Here also you are going to do first derivative only, right? y is equal to y equal to x square into e power minus x. Here you are going to apply a product rule, uv. The derivative of uv equal to uv dash plus vu dash. Already I have discussed you, right? So you have to recall. Here, now you see y dash. Y dash equal to x square is your u. So x square v is your e power minus 1. I told you e power x is e power x. But here the coefficient of x is negative. So when you differentiate, you will get it as minus 1 plus e power minus x. Then into 2x, the derivative of x power n you are applying, right, which is equal to minus x square e power minus x plus e power minus x into 2x. Here, which are the things are common? X into e power minus x is common. What should be the rest? 2 minus x, right? See, I, I wrote the positive term in the first so that I put 2 minus x, right? I hope you people understood. Am I right, children? Now, see, if x into e power minus x 2 minus x greater than 0, right? If it is greater than 0, because increasing is given, definitely it is strictly increasing, then it pass on to the increasing mode, right? X into e power minus x into 2 minus x is greater than 0, right? E power minus x, it never be equal to 0. So what is your next step? You see, you have to be listen carefully, children. Next, what is your thing? X into 2 minus x greater than 0. Why I am writing x into 2 minus x greater than 0? See here, e power minus x, e power minus x can't be 0. E power minus x can't be 0. So the only possibility is x into 2 minus x is greater than 0. X into 2 minus x greater than 0. I am going to take minus as common. See, minus x into x minus 2 minus x into x minus 2 is greater than 0. If I multiply, what it becomes? X into x minus 2 less than 0. Right, children? X into x minus 2 less than 0. Right? I hope you people understood. Right, children? Yeah. Next. That means what it is given? 0 less than x less than 2. 0 less than x less than 2. But here in the question it is increasing. So what is your conclusion? In your question it is given as wrong answer, that is open interval 0 comma 2. But it should be closed interval 0 comma 2. Why? Because in the question it is given as increasing. They didn't say strictly increasing. Increasing means what is your answer here? Therefore, the function is increasing on closed interval 0 comma 2. That option is correct. Alternate option, right? Alternative 0 to 2. Here question is strictly increasing means that option is correct. But in the question it is given as increasing. So that option you may modify. You alternate that closed interval 0 comma 2. Right? You people understood. Say yes or no? Yeah. X into e power minus x can't be 0. So x into 2 minus x. Then when you are taking negative, if you are multiplying by negative, 0 is neither negative nor positive, but when you multiply, it becomes positive. Positive should be greater than 0. For example, if you are assigning x is equal to 1, x is equal to 0 means 0, x is equal to 2 means 0, then what is your conclusion here? When you are assigning x is equal to 1 means definitely the value is less than 0. That's why I wrote it here. Right, children? I hope you people understood. Right. See here, which implies here also, right? That is 0 less than x less than 2. When you equate x minus 0, x minus 2, that inequality we got it, right? See, 1 minute you have to visualize the thing, children. U, V, right? The derivative you are applying. I will move to the next question, right? Visualize. Shall I move, children? Right. On which of the following interval is the function f of x equal to x power 100 plus sin x minus 1 strictly decreasing? Four things are given, right? You have to discuss with each and every interval. Finally, you should give a conclusion, right? See here. Now you see what it is given, f of x equal to, I will show you the question. F of x equal to x power 100 plus sin x minus 1. Now, solution, f of x equal to x power 100 plus sin x minus 1. Next step, derivative, differentiation, you don't forget it, right? F dash of x, next step. F dash of x equal to derivative of x power n. So 100 into x power 99 plus sin x. When you differentiate, you will get it as cos x, minus 1. When you differentiate, you will arrive 0, right? Constant becomes 0. Now we'll pass on to the first subdivision. What interval is given? You see, open interval 0 comma 1. First one, open interval 0 comma 1. In that, how it will act, you see. Open interval 0 comma 1, you know, cos x is greater than 0, right? If you are as in between value, if you are giving, definitely it is greater than 0. 100 into x power 99, that is also positive. So f dash of x cos x, you know, we know that cos x greater than 0 and 100 into x power 99 also what? Greater than 0. Compare this. Finally, what is your conclusion? F dash of x greater than 0. Once if you arrive greater than 0, the function is the function is what is your conclusion? Yeah, very good. Function is strictly increasing, strictly increasing on, strictly increasing on what? Strictly increasing on open interval, strictly increasing on open interval 0 comma 1, right? Strictly increasing. Next interval what it is? Pi by 2 comma pi, second one, pi by 2 comma pi. See here, cos x is less than 0. Why cos x is less than 0? Because in the second quadrant, since cos x is in the second quadrant cos is negative, right? Cos x is negative. Therefore, cos x less than 0. Now you come to 100 into x power 99. That is always greater than 0, right? But 100 into x power 99 is greater than 0. Now you compare the cos x less than 0 and 100 into x power 99 greater than 0, which implies 100 into x power 99 greater than cos x, right? Greater than cos x. What is your conclusion here? Greater than cos x means definitely it is greater than 0, definitely. You should compare here and all. You have to compare the things only. Cos is negative, but the first part is positive. So suppose if you are assigning cos 30 degree 1 by 2, right? Cos 120 degree means you will get it as minus 1 by 2. But 100 into x power 99 is greater than 0. So therefore, what is your conclusion here? F dash of x greater than 0. That means the function is strictly increasing on pi by 2 comma pi, right children? See, even though cos is negative, but the previous value, for example 100 is there, up to minus 99, 100 is greater, you will get it as positive. Like that the interval is, right? Next, I'll move to the next division. What it is given? 0 to pi by 2, right? The next interval is what? 0. The next interval is 0 to pi by 2. Third option is 0 to pi by 2. Here you see, you know, f dash of x equal to 100 into x power 99 plus cos x. Cos x, it is in the first quadrant. So positive plus positive will arrive as positive f dash of x greater than 0. F dash of x greater than 0. Therefore, the function is strictly increasing on open interval 0 comma pi by 2. See, in all the three cases, the function is strictly increasing. The function is strictly increasing. But what they are expecting in the question, strictly decreasing, right? See here, strictly increasing, right? The fourth option is what? Fourth option, what it is given to you, you see? None of this. So what is your conclusion at the end? The function is what? In all the three interval, the function is strictly increasing. So what they are expecting in the question, in which interval the function is strictly decreasing, they are asking. So the fourth option is correct, right? We will end up, we are going to write the answer, right? Option D, why it is correct. For that I gave a reason here. Right, children? Have to go through. If you want, you write f dash of x equal to here. If you want, you are for your purpose, right? See here, f dash of x equal to 100 into x power 99 plus cos x. See, plus cos x. 100 into x power 99 positive. See, that is greater positive. Then here it is negative. You will arrive the result as positive. Right? Why I wrote like this positive? The 100 into x power 99 is greater than 0. That's why that number should be positive. That is the greatest number. Greatest number minus smallest number is subtraction. Then you put the greater number symbol. Here greater number symbol is positive, so I put positive. Now we'll pass on to the next, right? Each and every step I'm explaining to you children. Positive plus positive, positive. Finally, what is your conclusion? You see, therefore the function is not strictly decreasing, not strictly decreasing in the given intervals, which implies your answer is option D, right? None of this. Okay, we'll pass on to the next question. Thank you, children. You have to go through, listen carefully, right? If you are attentive only, you can understand the concept, children. Have to go through. Thank you, children.